To what extent will these laws erode the freedoms of Hong Kong and its residents?
Well, there is the feeling that it's having a chilling effect already. Let me show you where I am right now. This is a public holiday here in Hong Kong. This is Hong Kong's Victoria Harbour. We've seen yachts and pleasure, junk trips, what have you, out and about. But in the middle of the Victoria Harbour, you see a barge with a message. In Chinese characters, it says, celebrating the national security law. Today is July the 1st here in Hong Kong. It is the 23rd anniversary of the handover of Hong Kong from British rule to China. It is also the first full day when this controversial new law goes fully into effect. Earlier today, we witnessed the flag-raising ceremony at the Golden Bohemia Square, where we saw the Chinese national flag be risen alongside the Hong Kong flag, but as usual, the Chinese national flag higher than the other. A number of top officials were in attendance, including Chief Executive Carrie Lam, who defended the law. In the last year, Hong Kong has changed fundamentally. It has been rocked by relentless anti-government protests, including that raid on its legislature, which took place 1 year ago today. We also saw recently the passage of the national anthem law, which criminalizes mocking or insulting China's national anthem, and of course the passage of the new national security law. We finally saw the draft of this sweeping piece of legislation. It came out last night, 11 p.m. Hong Kong time, with 66 articles. It criminalizes secession, subversion of state power, terrorism, as well as colluding with foreign forces. We've also learned that those convicted of these crimes could face life in prison, and that this law applies to even people outside Hong Kong, even if you're not a Hong Kong permanent resident. Critics say that this is crushing dissent. This undermines the autonomy of Hong Kong and its political institutions and its legal institutions. But supporters, including many people here in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong government, as well as Beijing, say it is necessary to fill a security loophole and to bring stability to the territory. Even the chief executive of Hong Kong, before the draft was even seen, said anyone who opposes this law is a, quote, enemy of the people. Back to you.
Well, there has been a strong reaction from around the world. World leaders responding swiftly. The US, their officials have been warning that there will be severe consequences following this move from China. What could they be?
There has been very stiff international pushback to this law. The United States has said that it's going to scrap the special trading status of Hong Kong, which could jeopardize billions of dollars worth of trade. That's slapping sanctions on Chinese Communist Party officials believed to be responsible for eroding the freedoms of Hong Kong. We also heard from the government in the UK that said it is going to offer a citizenship path for up to 3 million Hong Kong residents in the wake of the passage of this law. G7 nations condemned the law as well. But China is resolute. China refuses to budge. In response to these condemnations, Beijing has said that it is unwavering.